Hello everybody, this is Mika Ylisaukko-oja from Sky Blue Disc Golf, and with me here is Jenni Eskelinen.
Hello everybody, it's good to be here. We are watching Tyyni 2019 and the FPO lead card at Ford Disc Golf Park.
Indeed we are, and on the lead card we have Kristin Tattar from Estonia, who is crushing a great drive on the field. This first hole is 221 meters. In the first half there is OB on the left side for like about 100 meters, am I right?
About, yes.
And second on the card we have Lykke Sandvik from Norway.
Great drive.
Very nice position on the fairway. And third we have our Jenni Eskelinen.
I decided to throw my distance driver.
Which is?
That was really good. DD3.
Okay, alright. And last on the card we have another Estonian player, Maris Perendi.
It was nice to meet Maris and also Lykke. I haven't played with them before.
Yeah, I haven't seen Maris play before. I believe she's sponsored by Discraft, is that correct?
I think so, yes.
Okay. On the second shot, the ladies are going left, apparently into a headwind, and that disc flipped over too much.
Actually, the basket is on the right side.
Okay.
And it's possible to play a little higher like Lykke did, or Maris and we tried to throw a little unhyzer, and there was a little headwind, so
okay.
That's the result.
But I think your disc is in a pretty good position to approach the basket.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay. And I believe that's a Lucid Defender from Kristin, which is very reliable in the wind, and it's in a good position now.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if any of the ladies are actually, going to have a chance to birdie this one. It's a pretty tough hole.
It's a pretty tough hole for birdie.
Maris is going with a forehand. That looks good. It seems to me that almost everybody in Estonia throws good forehands. And yours is looking good too. That's a mid-range?
It's a mid-range, yes, MD3.
Pretty close to the basket. 6 meters, 7 meters maybe?
Approximately 7.
Yeah. So Lykke is playing in Team Discmania this season. Don't really know about her disc selection, but that was a good shot.
Yeah, I think that was MD3 or 4.
Okay. And Kristin's going with a forehand approach. Looked like a harp, and that was a little short. It's gonna be
a little too to the right.
Yeah. Let's see how her putting's feeling today. Good one, dead center. That was
really
nice.
good putt for first putt.
Yes. First putt of the round is always exciting, and that certainly gave her confidence for the upcoming holes. So how's your putting feeling this day?
Actually, I was a little bit nervous to do that.
Oh, but you
I
made it,
did
so
it.
all good, all good. So yeah, this was actually pretty difficult hole for the ladies. There were no birdies on that day. Let's see what the average score was. 4.4. So everybody playing a little bit over the par by average. But the lead card manages to take all pars.
Yeah, all pars. The next hole is also par 4, and I would say one of the best holes in this course.
Okay, yeah, this is
Ooh.
Kristin's drive leaked too much to the left and took a bad kick to the left. I'm not sure what kind of opportunity she's going to have there. But the opening shot is an anhyzer, which Lykke executes very well. Even though she hits a tree, she's still in a good position.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's 180 meters, but I feel that the most crucial thing is just to make it out of the woods through this gap to the open.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like you managed to avoid all the trees.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
It was a TD, I think.
Tiri, yes, that's right.
Good angle, good line. Looks to that Murray's made it to the open as well.
Actually, no.
Okay.
A little bit too short.
Okay. So Kristin was in a tough position, but she lays down a nice forehand roller, which takes her back into the fairway.
Yeah, Kristin is a very talented player. She is able to throw any kind of shots that it's needed.
Lykke is putting quite a lot of power on that one, but she's still not really in putting range, I don't think.
No.
The basket is on top of a bit of a hill there. Tough stance for Maris, but pretty good shot nonetheless. So you are in prime position here. Was that a mid-range?
It was a mid-range and
a little bit short.
a little bit too short.
So Kristin is discussing with her caddy Silver of shot selection here apparently. Let's see what they decided. Bio Defender, hyzer line. Oh, just a little bit of a grabby branches there, so she's going to be short. So that's going to be probably a bogey for Kristin. So Maris is on the circle there. Oh, still a little bit short, but that should be within Kristin's range. So that was you in the bushes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that should be pretty close to the basket.
But there was an opportunity to make it.
Okay. Okay. So this is what Kristin's left with. Circle's edge putt, maybe 9 meters. Oh. Can't catch them all. Maris is a little bit closer, maybe 7 to 8 meters.
Oh.
A lot of chains there, but a little bit on the weak side. Nicely down there. So this was also a pretty tough hole for the ladies. No birdies on the day in the FPO division, and the average score was 4.7.
I was a little disappointed that I didn't get birdie because my first shot was on sweet spot.
Yeah.
But I missed the second shot.
Moving on to hole number 3, which is another par 4, 162 meters. This is also, I think the first shot is all about placement here, not that much of the distance. What do you think?
Yeah, this is really difficult because I'm throwing mid-range, just trying to
Get yourself in the fairway.
yeah, and actually my drive was a little bit longer than I planned.
Oh, that's surprising result.
So you can throw sidearm or on hyzer.
But an early tree is not great.
No.
But also another feature of this hole is that there are these strange bunkers all around the fairway.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to see them in a minute. So that kind of prevents, exactly, bunkers like this, so they prevent you from taking any run-up on your second shot. That's not a great position, but I'm sure there are some lines that she can take to the basket. So I think Kristin is on the fairway here.
Almost, yeah. But no possibility to take steps.
I think Maris has maybe like 60 meters to the basket, but hits another tree and she's still short. So that's she's gonna be playing for bogey there. Now Lykke is in a good position to actually take a run up on her second shot, which leaks a little bit to the right, but manages to avoid all the trees and takes a great skid to the basket. That is a park job. Fantastic play.
It was amazing.
So you're in a prime position here as well. Mid-range, second shot, not quite there, but at least it should be an easy par.
Easy par, yeah, but I missed that second shot.
Yeah. But as long as you're taking pars, I think you're doing pretty well on this course, which is, I think it's pretty challenging. Tightly wooded course for the most part. A couple of more open holes, but mostly technical shots in a pretty cool forest. So I'm not exactly sure where the basket is here. Oh, it's over there. Kristin still had a lot of ways to go. Not exactly the result that she was looking for, but that's going to be putt.
And I found the bunker as well.
Yeah, it was a good half try, maybe. Okay, so this is maybe outside the circle, maybe 13 meters. Step putt! Oh my goodness! That was fantastic.
Yeah, amazing.
She came to play today. Wow. And Kristin certainly, at this point of the season, I think she had won every event that she attended.
Yeah.
Up to this point. So, fierce competitor. Good par there. So Lykke is definitely in the bullseye here, and she is tapping in for birdie, which was the only birdie of the day in the FPO division. So that is taking strokes on the folks, as they say. So hole 4, not as long. What do you think about this one?
This is not that long. Only, or what do you say? Only 84 meters. Usually I throw mid-ranges, but I needed to take my fairway driver.
Okay.
I don't know why, but...
Maybe wind?
No wind.
Kristin is peering the gap. That was an ace run. I think she went way long on the basket.
Yeah, it's about 15 meters behind the basket.
But a great shot, great line. Maris is going to the right, and well, no tree hits there. She got some distance, not sure if there are any lines over there. Lykke ended up in a bush. Great looking forehand, but too much to the left. Bit of a mistake in the disc selection, perhaps. Oh, wow. That would have been cool to nail that from a tree. Maris is going with a putter backhand. Oh, a couple of branches, but still manages to get to the basket size. Well done.
Good jumper.
Good recovery. Okay, so Lykke has to settle for a bogey here. Kristin has a few meters comeback there, but I'm thinking she can make that one. There are also these weird bunkers and ditches on this hole as well. I have no idea what that terrain was used for before it was built this disc golf course on it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But it's a cool course. You should definitely visit if you have a chance. Moving on to hole number 5. This is the one with the elevated basket, right?
Yeah. This is weird hole because I didn't see any exact line what should throw to the basket.
I think there's this backhand flex line that you should put a little bit of an overstable disc and a bit of an ante that would fade a lot in the... Oh, Kristin hits an early tree. There should be a backhand hyzer line from Kristin there. But this certainly looks like a technical one. Technical shot, 94 meters. What is this? Again, a little bit too much on the right, but not too far from the fairway. Lykke seems to almost hit the line, but instead a tree kick to the left, and I think from the left side it's going to be a bit tricky to approach this basket, which is elevated, so you want to get as close as possible. Kristin gets a nice roll towards the basket. Lykke's going with a forehand. I'm not sure what gap she's going for. There is a hyzer gap.
Yeah, it looked that there isn't any line in the basket.
So none of the ladies really pured that the drive from the tree, so they're in scramble mode now. Whoa, that was looking great.
That was beautiful.
Lykke is basically just laying that up, but that was a little bit too much anhyzer, so she's going to be facing a almost circle's edge putt. Okay, so you were in a position to give it almost a run, but decided to lay that one up.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't know if I'm going to make it or not.
Okay. Kristin has this for par, right?
Par, yeah.
She was definitely giving it a go, but didn't get too far. Do you know what disc Lykke uses for putting?
P2.
Yeah, I was surprised there. Still a little bit of a comebacker for the tall basket. That's great. I think everybody's seen Lykke in the social media with her putting and relentless practice routines.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was already in, but it just decided to creep out. What a shame. So now we have some scoring separation on this hole, which I didn't expect to be this difficult, honestly. Basically all it takes for you to nail that, hit that gap from the tee, and then you're going to be having an opportunities. But it certainly takes that. You need to hit your line. There's some sort of a discussion there. Okay, moving on. Hole 6 is basically a backhand anhyzer with a mid-range.
Yeah.
That seems to be your play. Pretty tight gap again to hit, and you didn't exactly nail that one. I remember that the rough on both sides of the fairway is pretty rough.
Yeah, both sides.
I think the forehand can work here, but it has to be a little bit on the left side, as Kristin did, and that was great. Great shot. Waters is also going with a forehand. Looks like something of speed 10 or 11 disc. And that's also pretty good. I think she's going to have a jump putt from that line. Another anhyzer hitting the line, but this is fading out a little bit too early. She may have some trouble there.
Yeah, not good position. Well, I actually didn't have any line
Okay.
to go out, but I don't know.
Some kind of magic trick was pulled there.
Just close your eyes and drive.
Okay, well that certainly worked out. What do I just go with? Forehand. Pretty good. Maybe like a 5 meter putt. And Lykke has an opportunity for a long putt.
Go in.
Whoa, good run. Great effort. Kristin was shorter than I expected. But she nailed one of these already. Not this one though. But an easy par. I think this course requires a variety of shots, both backhand and forehand, hyzers and hyzers.
Yeah.
Some long
Yeah,
holes,
yeah.
some shorter
Yeah.
technical holes.
Yeah.
Works really well in this level of competition.
And totally different course. Because the first round was Nevas, wide open.
Wide open golf
Yeah.
course. Yeah, I really do like that. That's great. The hole number 7 is shorter, but kind of a very technical, in my opinion. There is an OB pond in the middle of the fairway that you need to cross.
I think it went OB.
You ended up OB.
Yeah. Too high.
Yeah. There is a little bit of a wind, and ladies are shooting out of the woods to the open. That drifted too much to the left, but it seems to be inbounds.
Yeah.
There is a drop zone on this
There
one.
is a drop zone, yeah.
That is looking very good. A little short though. So you need to have a high shot to make it on top of that hill. Oh, another tree hit. That scramble. She doesn't seem too happy. That's gonna be a tough scramble from the woods because you need to clear the OB, and well, that's basically a good result that you're middle of the fairway now.
Good option might be to take a re-tee.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
rarely a good one, but this is makeable. That's a fantastic approach.
Yeah.
But yeah, the shot from the tee to the basket is pretty doable. That's a good execution. So hold on, Kristin is still short of the OB, right?
Yeah, OB is on the right side.
And that,
Here.
oh my goodness,
Yeah.
that is the worst case scenario right there. So she wasn't. Oh, the drop zone was only for the opening shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she was supposed to go to the drop zone here. Interesting. And Maris is putting for bird.
Yes.
Let's do this. Well, she didn't quite have the line, but enough power. That's going to be an easy 3, which is taking strokes on people on this card. Oh, a little bit high. No. No damage there. There was actually only one birdie on the day for the ladies on this hole. Care to take a guess who that was?
No, I have no idea.
That was View Giorgio from Thailand.
Oh, okay.
What just happened? Did Lykke miss the putt? Oh my,
Yeah.
I was kind of distracted with my statistics and stuff. That's a bummer. And she's not going to be happy about that. Oh, wow. Well, it's in. No problem. Double bogey on this hole. That's gonna hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
Hole 8 is now a longer one, more open space, but it requires crush. And that is turning way early. Maybe headwind again?
Headwind again, yeah.
What's your disc selection here?
DD3.
It's working. It's bouncing up and down, but it's working. Looks to be about on the fairway.
If I remember right, it's something like 18 meters.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm guessing Kristin is going with another defender. I think she bagged like 7 of them. That is working. That's working very nicely for her.
Great shot.
Fantastic. I think everybody's seen the video of Silver Lat who aced this hole in the tournament.
Yeah.
That was like a huge forehand flex with an Ati. That is turning too much and she's gonna have to scramble again.
First Maris.
Yep. That was a great forehand.
shot.
Fantastic job. Also another good forehand, even though that's a little long, so it's going to be about 7 meters to a slightly elevated basket. May not be too easy. In the NPO division, we saw some surprising putting incident on this hole. Putter forehand.
Yeah.
Well done, well done. That's a touchy shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if Lykke can make her par putt. Oh, just a little bit low. It was a clean release and perfect line, but it's a little low.
I like Lykke's putt. It's really so much spin and
Yeah,
it's really nice and beautiful.
straddle stands. Oh, just a little high, and then the wind takes it. And now she's the one that's furthest out, so she's gonna have to execute the comebacker immediately. So just please take your time, breathe, and do your routine. I'm saying she makes this one. Oh my, just a little to the right. Was I jinxing her? That's definitely going to put a damper on things, but like I said, we saw some surprising missed putts on this hole in the MPO lead card. I think the wind is somehow weirdly swirling on this basket location. Certainly the wind affects more on this basket than the other holes that have been more in the woods. Now this is completely in the open. And then the last hole of the front nine is another long one in the open, and there is a huge OB area in the middle of the fairway, somewhere like maybe 120 meters from the tee.
Something like that, maybe further.
Yeah.
This is really beautiful hole, and I was practicing to take birdie.
Okay.
It's not that difficult, and this shot is to the left that I planned, but anyway, it's a good spot on the fairway.
What you don't want to do is shank it to the right into those bushes, because there's a lot of space on the fairway. Kristin is also fading a little bit to the left, but that's still a good position in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
But this, it's kind of a strange that OB, the location of the OB area, it kind of makes everybody play safe Even the big guns in the MPO division are not trying to go over it. Everyone is looking for placement on the fairway and then going with another pretty big shot to the green.
Yeah.
That's looking good. Just needs to fade, and it does. That's gonna be a long putt. That's again flipping to the right. It seems to be happening to Maris a lot, plenty of times on this round already. That's also going a little bit to the right.
There was a little bit headwind, but the throw was bad anyways.
Yeah. That certainly happens from time to time. But Kristin's going with a backhand hyzer, and I'm thinking she's going to nail this one. The angle is good. A lot of power behind it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nicely done there.
Beautiful.
So Maris is scrambling a little bit on the right side of the fairway. That seems to be working quite well.
It was a little bit short, but still.
Oh, it seems to be short, yeah. But an opportunity if she wants to go for it. Oh, she put a lot of power on that one. That was a clean release. It was looking really good. Okay, in the bushes.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good effort there. I think your putting style works better in difficult situations because you pull it from pretty high up, as in compared to others who, like Lykke, takes it from a lower stance than you do.
Yeah, might be. But anyway, I wanted to have the birdie.
Well, certainly. Nicely done there. So hole number 9 was playing 4.4 average for the ladies. So still over par, even if it feels a little bit more reachable and attackable. Good comebacker. So we are wrapping up the front 9 coverage here. Let's see if Lykke can make this one. Yes, indeed she can. So the ladies have been doing pretty well on the front 9. Jenni has certainly pushed and taken the lead here, as Kristin and Lykke have played 5 over the front 9 and Jenni has played 1 over. And Maris has played 4 over par so far. So thanks everybody for watching, thanks Terry for providing the material, and we will catch you on the flip side in just a second.
Yeah, see you.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.